Now come to the second part of my question that I asked you, which is BJP's inability to win absolute majorities in these 23 states that went to the polls, except in 2 states. In the rest, they had to combine with others and then get the victory. So isn't that something that shows that despite this phenomenal election machinery they have, that they are vulnerable in various states?
Various states meaning, Raj, where BJP traditionally or historically doesn't have any presence. Definitely they have to go in the alliance of the regional party that is there and trying to make some kind of inroad in all these states, but they couldn't succeed as yet independently, as you are mentioning, particularly Bihar and Maharashtra. These are the 2 large states, and having 48 and 40 seats respectively, that is very important. And when you say Bihar, then there are 14 seats of Jharkhand as well, where the BJP lost very badly. Their presence in the respective states, it's all depend on that. For example, in Uttar Pradesh, in Gujarat, in Uttarakhand, which is not the case because there is hardly any regional party. They were contesting in Uttar Pradesh with Sapa this time, and in Gujarat and Uttarakhand, Congress was the main opponent.
Yeah, no, I mean, this just puts into context of what has happened in the previous years. And now let's move and look at 2023. There are 9 state elections that are to be held. And in February, there are elections due in the 3 northeastern states of Tripura, Meghalaya, and Nagaland. Then in May, we have my home state of Karnataka going to the polls. In November, December, we have a large cluster of 5 states going to the polls: Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, and Mizoram. Of these 9 states, the BJP is in power in 4 states: Madhya Pradesh, Tripura, Meghalaya, and Nagaland. The Congress in 2, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, and the recently re-Christian party, the Bharat Rashtra Samiti, earlier the Telangana Rashtra Samiti, that rules Telangana, and the Mizo National Front that rules Mizoram. So, but before we analyze the individual states, Pradeep, let's look at why are these state elections important for each of the parties. So let's start with the BJP. And what is your sense of the importance of these elections for the ruling party at the center? Does the outcome of these elections, state elections, have any bearing in the general elections in 2024?
See, Raj, these days in recent past, particularly in last 10 years, we have seen and witnessed that the state election has its own course. It does not have any kind of bearing onto the outcome of the general election. You know, that is there, and the reason is very simple and straight. Because of the voters today is very smart and they take informed decision making. They pretty well know whatever development is done, for example, the road. If this road is in good condition, they know who is responsible for this, who is behind this, whether the municipal government or the state government or the national government. They pretty well know this. So people make informed decision making, that's one. And because of that, they are able to elect or select their choice or make their choices who is better for what role. Each government has different role to play. For example, state government has the basic responsibility of road, electricity, water, health, education, law and order, and farmers related issue, and most importantly the PDS, the ration. These are the state matter. When it comes to the Lok Sabha election or a national election, then issues are totally different. People see the employment, the inflation rate, if at all reducing or increasing, the taxation, and there are so many other national issues.